tablet. Should be live. Find out. Following. Catch it live. We are live. Yo, Sir Wit. There might be a delay. It's not my fault, I swear. Probably is my fault. How are you doing, Sir Wit? Doing good. How about you? I'm tired. So you know I bought a new car. Well, an SUV. Now, I like this. Yeah, I'm done. Now they want me to go back and get new plates again. I don't understand what's going on there. It's always my fault. Thank you for that, Carrie. Yeah, I guess while I was on my way here, they're like, "Can you stop by?" And I was like, "No, nope, I cannot." So I guess tomorrow I get to drive back. Oh, look, going off by itself. Yes. I guess I gotta go back again tomorrow and see what the hell is up with these plates, or I'm just gonna argue with them over the phone. Because what they should have done is just put my plates on the vehicle. Because they're my plates. They go to me. All they gotta do is change a VIN number and ta-da, we're done. We don't have to order plates. I'm not even that far from where you're at. Well, I'm not that far from where I'm at. Fuck, man. We're going off. Yeah, we got the pizza joint right there. So, yeah. Just waiting on Leon and everybody to get here, and then we can do what we do. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go in and get a new plate when this one was just registered. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Someone at the dealership is fucking stupid. I think what they realized is they could have just put my plates on. Yeah, I have to deal with people again, yes. They realized that they could have done what I wanted them to do from the very beginning, but they wanted to be lazy, and now they have to correct it. Well, we could have avoided all this shit. Just doing it right the first time. Ace of Hearts, Two of Hearts. Yep, I hear Leon. You are our first sub. I don't know if it did the audio for you or not. Because I really can't hear the tablet. But thank you for the sub. Yes, there's ads here too. Had to make sure that I put the right title in. Not that the title changes really, but alright, so we got a flashlight there, up there, over there, and way back there. Well, everybody has ads on this. This is an affiliated channel. Thank you, Twitch, for changing the requirements. That's what I said, you're a first sub. I appreciate that. Oh, it's hot down here. Why? I called them like 3 hours ago. 2 hours ago. I don't even know what time it is. 13. He's late. Do you have a monster? Yes, I have one over there. I wanted a cherry Dr. Pepper though. It's a little much on the cherry there, Dr. Pepper. I'm probably gonna lay on that couch while Leon does his thing. Yeah, I didn't want ads on my end anymore. It was food. Always food. It's working. I was like reading the other day about Red Bull, so it's like somebody suing them because they didn't get wings. Like, how dumb do you have to be, right? You watched the commercials, you saw it was a joke.
Now the owner, Stephanie, she was down there with the manager one day, and they were discussing things, and they heard the female very clearly say, "Excuse me." And they looked at each other and they looked around like, "Heard that, right?" Yeah, very clearly. Oh my guys, Mark, he was sitting over here, he was kind of, and he was sitting right there. We were just about to start sort of like on. He's looking this way, and he sees a woman wearing a gray dress. Housekeeper dress. White apron, wearing a paper. Walked this way quickly. He got up and he ran over here to see who she was. Housekeeper's out where the black polo. That's that. We're live streaming on Discord, on Twitch right now. I call it Discord. We're live streaming on Twitch right now. Camera's over there. So it goes out to the whole world. We usually get like 5 or 6 people watching. Get comfortable wherever you want. The good spots are going to be there. Over here is also a good area. And that's because the stairways are the best place to watch. I'll explain.
No, you won't.
I will.
No, you won't. How are they gonna see anything if you tell them what to look for? Fired. Yesterday. You can just tell them where to look.
Yeah,
Not what
watch
to look
that
for.
way. That way mostly. That's like the hot spot right there. I mean, you can see, like, one time we had just turned the lights off, and I had a little kid running right past me like that. I could just see the top of his head, and I'm like, did anybody else see that? And they saw something like a swoosh go around me, and then a couple minutes later, he went back the other way.
I don't think so, Carrie.
Okay.
She says she's team goes for the car game. So I don't think so.
The ghosts have a very bad record so far. All right, first thing I'm going to explain is the equipment. So I'm going to hand out some equipment. The K2s, man, they are up to yellow right here tonight. Energy bill. I don't have enough for everyone. I have quite a few. The little arms come up.
That's a PKE.
Shit.
Craft.
Ooh, I got yellow.
Let's see, I think I'll leave this one here.
You're gonna get yellow.
Yeah, so a lot of wires. Those things right there,
Nothing?
so they have a very wide frequency range. The frequency range is what they're designed to do is find the wires in the walls for electricians, so they don't have to like break the walls down to find the wires. They just go through the wall. And, oh, here it is. We have much better equipment for that now. Much more expensive, but we have better equipment for it now to find the electricians do. But these things right here have a very wide frequency range between 30 hertz and 30,000 hertz. So 60 hertz is how fast the electricity is bouncing back and forth in the wires in American houses. 60 times a second. That's why if you touch a hot wire, it goes, it's because it's hitting you 60 times a second. But unfortunately, they do respond to your cell phone. So if your cell phone is within 18 inches, it's going to spike up.
Everybody moves their phone.
Yeah.
I walk. The further I get away from my phone, I like to.
Your watch probably won't. I think it's too high of a frequency.
Now the watches do it too.
Oh, I do.
I'll do that.
Oh, you don't have to. Just keep it. Just keep it separate. But on TV, they go, if you're a demon, make it blink twice. Oh, it's blinked twice. Make it blink twice. If you're a demon, make it blink twice.
And the millimeter,
Radios.
yeah.
Oh, it's going crazy? Yeah, radios will definitely make them go crazy. So I have that out just to show you. I'm gonna put it away. All right, what else equipment wise? This is the Ghost Meter Pro. So this thing right here can do the same thing as an EMF meter, K2 meter. However, I have it set for a different set of frequencies. So this is at ELF frequencies, extremely low frequencies. It senses between 3 and 10 hertz. So very low, almost earth frequencies. We use this to communicate. 1 blink is yes, 2 blinks are no. All right, we have cat balls, not like testicles. These are little cat toys. So you move them and they blink. Never put these in your back seat at night when you're driving. You think you're getting pulled over. So we have one here. We have one right behind you guys on that. We have one on this little table right here.
The whole time I was setting up, this one was just,
It was going crazy.
it was just going.
And we have one right here on top. Now you notice there's those little flashlights. So these are mini mag lights. Amazon 29.95.
47 and,
Yeah.
and 3.
So these things, you turn them on and off like that. So we have one up there. We have one over here on this table. We have one up there. We have one all the way back here by the red light, and we have one there. So quite a few. What else? Spirit Box. This is the SB7. I'm sure you guys have seen it on Ghost Adventures if you watch that. This scans AM stations really, really fast, 3 channels per second. I plug it into this monstrosity right here because it's a nice big speaker, and these are guitar pedals.
Yeah.
The guitar pedals, this one is a noise gate. It takes out all that static, and this one's a reverb, so it stretches the words out, so you can actually understand what they say. If you were to get on Twitch tomorrow, or our YouTube channel, which is it's all over our socials, and watch this and listen to the Spirit Box portion. Road. Yeah, I'll explain that in a second. You'll hear a lot more with your earbuds than you will in person. It just happens that way. Microphones are here and here. This is an app called Paravox. It says yes or no answers, and it also spits out words. It just said road. No.
It doesn't spit out words.
What else? Oh yeah. We have this thing right here. This is a Tesla coil. It's loud and obnoxious, but it's fun. You guys know what a Tesla coil is, right? Spits out all the lightning off of it. I saw somebody put a cockroach on it one time, and the lightning was coming out of his feet. It's terrible. So we're going to use this to sort of charge up the room a little bit. Up inside that hallway, we do have a red blinking light. Red lights work super well for what we do. Did we use the red lights at the gateway or the green lights when you went? Do you remember?
I think it was green.
Okay.
Because we were trying to see the pig head lady or something.
Yeah, picture there. So the red lights actually, if you've ever used night vision goggles, they'll tell you that use red lights because it doesn't affect your night vision.
You guys have red lights.
Oh. This is a laser grid pointing to the wall. If you see some of the dots disappear and nobody's walking past this, something will absorb the dots. What do you see?
Did you see why? So you said that as soon as you see the dots disappear, like the little dot on the poster. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I walked in front of it.
Yeah.
I was going to that.
Flashlights.
Got the flashlights. All right, you guys ready? Go for it. You see it already?
I see something.
Bad.
Man. So big Tesla, big clouds are sitting in this chair right here.
All right.
You know what you forgot?
What did I forget? Oh yeah, if you guys want to take pictures, the best way to do it. We've caught several full body apparition pictures using this method, and we've caught a couple on the stairs. We've had guests catch really, really good pictures on the stairs. It's not like the whole person full body apparition, but you can see parts of the person. It should not have been there. I use Night Shot, which is amazing down here. So you open up your camera, you should see like a little, it's on Android, but you see a little moon right there. And what it does is,
She was seeing Luciana.
wait a minute.
What is it?
She was seeing Luciano? I don't have any idea what that means. Luciano. It rarely says that much. But you can see if you take a picture to the there, you have to hold it real still. But when you go to look at the picture, it takes like 5 seconds.
You know to take a picture.
Whenever you want, whenever you want. whatever you want. But if somebody says they see something on the stairway or somewhere in the room, definitely take a picture. So I'm going to introduce us. Hello, it's Leon. Sorry, son. I'm here with Alex. Hello. We brought some friends with us tonight. It's been a couple weeks. We haven't been here for a couple of weeks. I don't know if time means anything to it. But we would like to see you. Some of the movement is just almost going to be movement. If you see something, call it out. Let us know you're seeing it. Even if you think your eyes are playing tricks on us. Heidi, are you here? Make a movement with your arm, Alex. Look straight. No, it's not straight. Hurt again. I was seeing something very dark. I'm just going to see the corner of you. Your arms are up here. Are the kids here tonight? If the kids are here, you can play a joke on people and tug on their clothes or touch them. If you guys feel a burning sensation, let us know. That means you're probably getting scratched. But that other girl that said, she said it was tickling, right? Like sort of a tingling feeling. She ended up 3 scratches on her. 3 separate states.
26.
What?
Well, there's 26, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Be glad you're not doing it during Halloween. We had 45 people down there 2 nights in a row. It was good, but it was a lot of people.
What happened that night?
That's the night that the girl got scratched. So we're seeing the weirdest thing, I just saw a movement right down there. The weirdest thing happened, it looked like a very tiny person running from the stairs this way. Like just the shadow of like I don't know, like a leprechaun, I don't know. It was like a tiny little human person. Can't even explain it. Come on out and spend some time with us. How's this fun? We used to have a guy. What? We used to have so the owner, Joe, his daughter runs the place now, but Joe's the owner. Joe had a friend named William, and William passed away here. He was a veteran. I believe he was a medic of some sort. But he used to come through all the time. He hasn't come through in a long time. So I wonder if he's crossed over. We were able to corroborate a lot of the information that William or Bill was telling us about, like they come down here and drink beer. They love to drink whiskey, and just little tidbits of information. We brought that to Joe, and we said, well, there's somebody down here claiming to be somebody named William or Bill, and he says he likes to drink and get drunk. That wasn't like his whole day, but that's what him and Joe used to do. They used to have a good time doing that. They would get drunk together. And everything that we told him, he's like, yes. Nothing to look at like that. November. I'm starting to feel it. So something like a light colored mist like that.
What was the significance of road?
What?
Of road? You said road and you pointed at that post.
Oh, Road. Yeah. The Road. That's the name of the movie.
Didn't somebody say that?
Yeah, this thing said Road on here. Like this app said Road, which we've never heard here before. November, I mean, that lines up with this month. I don't know. She was seen Luciano. I don't know what that means. Does that electricity help you guys? Or does it hurt you guys? I like to think that it helps you. Yeah, like a person. Can you show yourself? Make a noise? Well, the reason I checked the business upstairs, the little horses, shouldn't be anybody up there. It's completely closed. But we've heard the furniture moving above us. That is good. The time it was on the stairs. Whoever's in here, show yourself. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid of us. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. Near the bottom of the stairs, just kind of like black movement, like the light shifting in different ways. Something just zipped across right there. There's a lot of real subtle movement. I told Stephanie I wouldn't let anything bad come in. What'd you see?
One of the dots disappeared. They gave like a reference to catch.
Oh, nice. There's something absorbed that light.
No, I just saw it.
Can you turn on the flashlights? One of them turned on already tonight?
This one was flickering.
Earlier? You can do it.
Like I said, you can't always.
I come down here and they run away. No, you don't have to be afraid of me. It's okay. Come on out. Who's that?
Hear that? The music?
Oh, that's
Bass?
probably from one of those bars.
You hear everything.
Yeah, there's that girl next door.
Huh?
You know yours next door?
So you always can.
You got a big storage room right here. Yeah.
And you have 2 doors, dryer fridge, some of those power going on.
There's a big separation between the clubs and this room. It's okay, you can come out.
If they can move the people.
I know, that's why I put it there. I was hoping they would. Real close to the edge. It's a 6. You're fine if I. So if it moves, you guys can see it. You want to communicate anything to us tonight? You want us to leave you alone? Years ago, we were down here and we were asking, because one of the spirits said that she was lonely. And we already knew that, I mean, there's quite a few here. And we asked her, can't you see the other spirits? And she said she couldn't. So it was just kind of weird. I like that answer.
How often do you guys usually come here?
Pretty much weekly.
Yeah.
We used to come down here like years ago. We used to do like 3 different locations in one night, which is nuts. And we'd start here because if anybody freaked out here, they're not going to make it into this other. But we did have people freak out here. But like I said, it's always been mellow, very subtle, but it's there. A couple of weeks ago, we had one of our guests, she saw somebody sitting on the stairs halfway up. Alex, what's the name of that light that they use with the razor blade and a candle? Huh? Oh, so there's a technique and it polarizes the light. So they have to use a candle, full spectrum light. And they put the candle there and then they put a magnifying lens in front of it, and they put a razor blade. Actually, the razor blade goes right next to the candle. So what it does, it polarizes the light, and you can see like breath and everything in the night. No flashlights tonight? Come on! I know you guys can do it. Let's check the spirit box. So on TV, it sounds more like this. Take most of the static out. Got your telephone on. Hi. How are you? Listen, I haven't heard that since the gateway. On 2 separate occasions, we had people that spoke Russian. And I think one, she was a linguist, I think, at Liz. And she said she spoke Russian, so she asked some questions in Russian. And you could clearly hear the responses of Niet and Da. So then, was it last week, week before? We had 4 people from Russia. Yeah, Saturday. There's 4 people from Russia. They're all sitting right there. I asked anybody speak any other languages other than English and Spanish, and they said they spoke Russian. And they had a full conversation with some guy named Alexander. Told him the exact town that he was from, and they were just blown away. I couldn't understand a word except Alexander. So there's somebody who speaks Russian here. Can you guys speak any other languages? Japanese? Rather. Oh, you speak Russian? You speak Russian? You can ask, that'd be like, to see if you could understand the answer, you could ask. But it was a male that was answering it. Who's the Russian gentleman? Didn't understand what he said. What's your name? What's your name? ¿Quién es tu nombre? Jack. You guys have any questions for them? Because they might respond to you guys better than us. And we don't get a whole lot of Spanish on it, but there's a good chance you can. It seems like this is mostly English and obviously Russian, but I can't speak Russian. So. There's like no shadow, these random things. I keep seeing movement out of the corner of my eye over there. If you guys talk a little bit more, we can play a card game. Yeah, you can ask.
Is there anyone else down here? How many other people are down here?
Say 10. Well, it's 10, all of us.
What color is my hat? Did you used to stay here?
Sound like it said yes, but it was too far underneath everything.
What room number did you stay in?
We use these quartz crystals, it's really cool. You rub them together. Let's hear it. Let's try this. Let's flank this. Does that help a little bit?
Can you make this turn red?
It's a sporadic movement, but it's very, very subtle. It's not only black, but it's also like a lighter shade of gray. You want to play some cards? All right, so you guys shuffle them. Wouldn't be any way for us to cheat anyway. So I'm going to hand out 5 cards. I'm gonna give the cards to the females. Let's try that. So when you have the card, hold it up against you like that. Don't look at it. Don't show anybody. And when I point to you, hold your card out face down like that. So nobody sees the card. And this way, nobody's going to be swayed by what they hear on their show. So we obviously haven't heard any numbers. I did that one time. Took the card and threw it onto the table like that. This thing said 8. Card flipped itself over and it was an 8. I was like, all right. Too bad it's so dark in here, nobody can see it. All right, for the spirits, this is the card game. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna point at a card and you tell me what the number is. If you get it right, it goes in your pile. If you get it wrong, it goes in our pile. We're pulling for you this time. And we'll go random. Let's start with yours. What is this number on here? You guys call it out. Was the second one an 8?
I heard it. Right. Second was 8.
Yeah.
And it said
That
7.
solid.
7 clears.
Oh. That's yours. Good job. What's this one? What is it? I'm not here at 2. You're here at 2. Tie game, 1-1. What's this one? That's solid. That's it. Did you guys hear us singing? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to show. Here, we got 2 so far. Yeah, 2 to 1. Oh yeah. I'll show them the fight. So I said Team Ghost. Leon. What's this one right here? Nice and clear. What? 7, 10, or 8. Tie game. Here's the tiebreaker right here on the table. What is it? What's the number on this card? Not gonna flip it. Well, I will. What's the number on this card? 8. That's solid. It's an 8, right? 10. I did not hear it. That 8 was solid. Same voice. Same voice, different frequencies. I'll tell you what. If you can tell me what card I'm going to pull out of the deck, then you win the game. It's not going to be a jack. It's only numbers. You guys heard 9? Sure. An 8. Oh man, I saw all those clubs on there. That's a 10. Oh, I thought that's cheating. He says off. The communication's not too bad today. Do you like playing the card game? Because you guys see the context is there. You're now hearing numbers. Like before, there was not much at all. But now you're hearing numbers pretty clear. If you ask for numbers. Huh?
Just like walk around a little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to cut the deck. I'm going to have somebody cut the deck. You tell me what card it's going to go to. Tell me what number is going to come up.
11.
11? Yeah. How can you get to 11?
That's 11.
Ace. That was solid, dude. That was solid. That was the ace of spades. Because you guys heard 11. So ace is either 1 or 11. Yeah, back at you. Nice job. I'm impressed. I mean, there's only a 10% chance that could happen. That was pretty good. Thank you. I'm excited about that. Good help. We're going to have to go in a little bit. Thanks for playing the card game with us. You did really good. Better than normal. Still lost. They got that. Cut the deck real good. I don't want to try it again. We're going to try it again. They're going to cut the deck. You tell me what's going to be on the bottom. Let's try. What number is going to be on the bottom? Oh, that. You should you say get out. All right, I'm going to shut the radio off. Thank you for talking to us. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Was that Adam's brother? Okay, we're shutting it off. Thank you. Goodbye. Adios. Assalamu alaikum. That 11 was pretty good. That was.
I'm here around a little bit.
Is it spiking?
That's that was when you were playing card game.
Oh, okay.
So that's why right now you can see what's in the wall. And
There's nothing over there. I mean, there's some wires. All right, so what we're going to do now, Alex is going to turn the. I can't believe the flashlight's never turned on, not even a single one. But, like he was saying when he was setting things up, that one was turning it on. I mean, it's not unusual for them not to go off, but it's sometimes they all go crazy. So he's going to turn the lights on. It's going to be super bright. So. Close your eyes. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Bright light, bright light. Man, I was hoping this ball would get knocked in. They're not very physical here. We have seen a surprising number of scratches lately, which we didn't used to get at all. So, but there's, and I don't know if, were you guys seeing anything moving in the stairway at all? So I was seeing stuff that was real subtle. So it's a little slower tonight. But it seems like when it's visually active, then the communication is terrible. And when the communication is really good, there's nothing visual. Like it's never, it just seems like it's halfway in between right now. So, but it goes in a cycle. So it's, at the DeSoto, it was like a 3-week cycle. Nights and so 3 weeks it would go to the top of the cycle, and then 3 more weeks it would go to the bottom. And sometimes it would like double up, and it would just spike, like really bad. Now those are the nights where we had to just keep everybody out because it was, whatever it was too strong. And we never really established a cycle at the Gateway Hotel. It was usually on all the time. What we did notice was when the people that lived there got excited about something, then the activity downstairs got better. I mean, name it, people catching on fire, people get thrown out of windows there. So when the excitement kicked up, it just seemed to bring up the paranormal energy also.
More chaos than this.
Yeah, if there was more chaos, it was going to be a good night for us. So it was a little slower. It was a lot slower than the Gateway and the sort of. Gotta find a new place, man. It's just slowing down. It's comfortable. I like it. I know it is. I'm lazy. Eventually. So it's kind of funny. One time we had one of these cat balls. So the reason we put stuff over there on that little table is because, I probably should have told you this before, there was a housekeeper or somebody that worked here that got violently thrown down the stairs. Her name was Heidi. There's no record of this. We were just using our own empath to figure this out. And it just, everything seemed to be correct with what they were telling us on the spirit box and what she was getting with her superpowers. And they, so she was thrown down the stairs and she hit her head on this. So when we have sensitive people, I probably should have asked you guys if you're sensitive. When we have sensitive people, sometimes what they sense is the left side of their head hurts. You know, so we believe Heidi was hit her head right there. And that's why all that's active. So we had a cat ball, we had a REM pod, which is another piece of equipment, it's a proximity sensor, on there, and we had a flashlight. The flashlight, the REM pod, and the cat ball were going off nonstop. We're like, okay, that's a hot spot. And then when he went, he's doing exactly what he's doing now, picking up the equipment, turning it off. He went to turn that cat ball off. It had never been turned on. So he took it apart and everything to find out what the hell. To this day, I don't know. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close it out so nobody gets followed home. That's the polite thing to do. We didn't used to do this. And 2 o'clock in the morning, we roll around and get a phone call. You guys are jerks. My house is haunted now. Thanks a lot. It's like, well, your house isn't haunted. You are, so come back next week and we'll take care of it. So we came up with this idea. We did a lot of research to find out the correct wording and stuff. So if you go into a place that feels ugly, you know, like Alcatraz. Have you been in Alcatraz?
Once when I was really young, no.
Auschwitz.
I went into the Auschwitz. I went into the solitary confinement area,
Yeah.
and when I stood inside there, I just like,
Yeah.
oh, weird. But if you go into a place that gives you the creeps, before you fully leave the building, just say something similar to this. It's not the words that matter; it's the intention. That's what matters. So I'm going to say this to the spirits. To the spirits, thank you very much for coming through. We appreciate it. Your card game was really good tonight. I like the way you called out the 11, the ace. That was awesome. That was great. Thank you for playing with us. We like it if you show yourself a little bit more. You're not going to get in trouble. Nobody's going to believe us anyway, so you can't get in trouble for it. Sometimes they do get in trouble for something on the other side if they prove themselves too much. But thank you very much. However, there are rules that you must follow. Those rules are that you are not allowed to attach yourself to us. You are not allowed to attach yourself to our belongings. You are not allowed to follow us. You're not allowed to follow our belongings. You're not allowed to affect our dreams. You're not allowed to affect our lives in any way. When we leave this building, you cannot come with us. When we leave this building, our ties are severed. And that's pretty much it. When we would go to the DeSoto, when we'd hear the growls, and people got bit, scratched, and all that stuff, we knew that something very nefarious and dark was there. So we would close it out in another way also.
Yes.
But we don't need that here. I promised the owner that I wouldn't let anything bad in. They tested us the first couple times and just told them, nope, we're not going to do it, because they were saying things like evil and just dark words. We're like, nope, can't come in here. Back in the day, we used to open this door at the gym block. There's a little storage area back there. We opened the door, and when we did that, something darker, something negative would come into the room, and it would change the whole mood of the room. It was exciting, but it's kind of a bad idea in this place. We don't want anything bad to be invited in here. Could you imagine running a hotel and some idiots come in and letting demons? I hope everybody had a good time. Sort of a different thing to do on a Friday night. gonna start hunting around for a better place. I mean, I like this because it's nice and comfortable, but we need more excitement. We need a lot more excitement. But like I said, the DeSoto was terrifying at times. We had people leaving. Like it was a good night when people left. It's kind of a weird thing. But I had one older lady, her grandson talked her into coming there. He was like, and she shows up and she's got like a little cross made of palm leaf, like that. She's holding it in front of her the whole time. And she's like, I'm not going to that basement. I told her, lady, it's just as haunted up here as it is down there. It's better if you come with us, you know? So she came with us. Halfway through, great. Halfway through, she hands the cross to one of the guys and it's broken in half. And he goes, why did you break it? And she goes, they broke it. I did not break it. And that same night, there was a girl that was at the back end of the room. Actually, she was like in the front of the room when we walked in, but I was like at the other end. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, I can't see her face. She's standing against the wall, like this, and it's just a blur right here. I'm like, that's really weird because everybody else I can see their face even in the darkness. And one of the guys, one of my investigators, walks up to her and he's looking at her. And he's like looking at her real curious, like weird. And then he touched her. You okay? And you can see her face. And he goes, and afterwards I said, dude, what was up with that girl? I said, I couldn't see her face. And he says, I couldn't see her face either. It's just like a gray mask. And he asked her if she was okay. And she goes, yes, I was praying. And, that's why. Because whatever's down there is evil, doesn't like people pray. So that's what happened. Same night. Hopefully everybody had fun. There's a restroom on the second floor. You guys need it? I wouldn't mind staying here. I bet there's hardly anybody here. They have hostels, so you share rooms. You might share a room with like somebody from Japan. Like they have people from all over coming in.
One of these mics, you'll say bye.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Next week.
You should probably take the one that's glowing when you do that.
I don't know what I'm doing. See you later, Twitchers.